What's happening, everybody? Sean Daniel with Guitar Control here. Today we're learning a classic 90s rock song. Probably not rock. Natalie Imbruglia, Torn. Fantastic song. 3 different parts, really great exercise and kind of finding your way around a key. Make sure you click the link below because we have the chords for this. We're just going to do a pretty simple acoustic arrangement. It's going to sound like this. B flat chord coming up. We're going to give you a couple different ways to do that. And then we'll skip to the bridge. And then the chorus. So that's going to be the strumming pattern and the chords that we're going to use. Again, click the link below to get those chords and follow along. 3 parts. We'll have a verse, a pre-chorus, and a chorus. This is all going to be in the key of F. That's why I really want to start just by going through the notes in the key of F because it's going to make everything so much easier to follow through with, all right? So we have F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Okay? Really not that hard. Those are the notes. Again, sounds like the major scale, sounds boring, but it's important that we number those. F being 1, G being 2, A being 3, B flat 4, C 5, D 6, E 7, and F. All right, so we're gonna start on the 1 chord, F major. All right, now you can play this bar chord. We're actually gonna play it easier. We're gonna play just the middle 4 strings. If you hit the high E string and it's open, it's an F major 7 chord, but we've got ring finger 3A, pinky 3D, middle finger 2G, pointer finger 1B. Okay, so I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down. And this is gonna be kind of our version of how the original is kind of strummed with the rest of the band. Down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down. Sometimes I'll add some mutes to make it a little more lively for like a solo acoustic presentation. But basically, the verse is just going to be F to A minor to B flat major, okay? So we can number these because we learned those notes off the bat as a 1, 3, 4 chord progression, okay? So the 1 chord F major, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, again, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, to A minor. Pointer finger, 1st fret of the B string, ring finger, 2nd fret of the G string, middle finger, 2nd fret of the D string, highest 5 strings if you're nasty. Down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, to B flat. B flat is tough for a lot of people. I see a lot of books teach it like this, where your pointer finger is the 1st fret on the high E string, then you got the 3rd fret on the B string, G string, D string, pinky, ring, middle, relatively. Gotta tell you, I'm not the biggest fan of this shape. I think it's kind of difficult for beginners to do, and you're much better off taking the F major shape and just moving it to where your pointer finger lines up with the 6th fret. Much easier because we're going back to F anyways. So there's the 1st fret. I'm saying 1st fret because it's where my pointer finger's lined up, or where the root note would be in a bar chord. F, B flat. As long as you don't hit the low and high strings, you can really just run this one shape from F to B flat. So playing it this way, it's F to A minor, a 1 to a 3 chord, to a 4 chord, notice how my thumb is just chilling here, muting the low E string so I don't get a, because that would sound bad if I got the open E string on this. And my pointer finger is just kind of making sure the high E string. So I'm not hearing the low or the high string. I personally think it's easier than this, but hey, to each your own, however you want to do it. F major, A minor, B flat, okay? Now, that's going to be the entire verse, okay? That's a big majority of the song. The next part is going to be the pre-chorus. Some people call it a bridge. I think of it as a pre-chorus. D minor, C, A minor, C, okay? So it's going to sound like this. into the chorus, okay? So D minor, C, A minor, C. We can number those again. Remember, what is D and F? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 chord to the 3 chord, or the 6 chord to the 5 chord, to the 3 chord, to the 5 chord. When you can think of chord progressions as numbers, makes everything super easy, right? F to A minor to B flat, be like, okay, that's a 1, 3, 4. And it's like, all right, what's the bridge? Well, D minor, C, A minor, C. Okay, well, it's a 6, a 5, a 3, back to 5. So much easier to just kind of like organize that stuff, in my opinion. D minor, pointer finger, 1st fret on the high E string. Pinky or ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. Middle finger, 2nd fret on the G string, right? Same strumming pattern to a C. Pointer finger, 1st fret of the B string. You can play it just with your middle finger, 2D, ring finger, 3A. I'm a big fan of playing it with your pinky, 3A, and your ring finger, 3E. I just like that better. It sounds a little fuller. Totally optional. It's up to you, right? So D minor, the 6th chord to the 5 chord, to A minor, which we already talked about was the 3 chord, F, G, A. Then back to C. And then we go to what is really one of the most common chord progressions in all of Western music history, a 1, 5, 6, 4 chord progression. Millions of songs are in this. Transpose it to another key, even just like hearing it. Might make more sense if you did another key. Real quick, just side note, a 1, 5, 6, 4 in the key of C would sound like. Might sound familiar to some people, but the point is, really common chord progression that you should have under your belt and know how to navigate through different keys. Start on the 1 chord in the key of F, which is the F. To C, we already did, right? Easy transition. What's the 6th chord in the key of F? D, D minor. To B flat. Back to F. So this is the chorus of the song. That's up to speed. Now this is one example of when maybe this B flat could be better if you want to keep everything in the same ballpark. Again, that's why it's great to know different chord progressions for different things. But in my opinion, this B flat is a lot easier than this B flat to make sound really good. Totally up to you. I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. We're just trying to play some Natalie Imbruglia songs here. Imbruglia. Still not sure. All-time favorite Revlon girl. Right there. Okay? So, recap. 3 parts. The first part is F with the strumming pattern. We're just going to go through the chords without the strumming real quick. F to A minor to B flat. Okay? Now remember that's a 1, 3, 4. Okay? And again, when you know the numbers, you can easily transpose these to other keys that might fit your singing voice or your singer's singing voice better. After that, we have a 6 to a 5 to a 3 to a 5 to a 1, 5, 6, 4, 1. And that's it. That's the whole thing. Okay? So, doing the song this way will make sure that you don't find yourself lying naked on the cold floor. But anyways, thanks for checking it out. If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section. Make sure you grab that tab in the description. And let us know what you think in the comment section, like I said. And then check out other videos on the Guitar Control channel by myself and other great instructors. Thanks a lot.